everyone felt comfortable that this sounds like a phenomenal plan. We want in.
Really make those difficult conversations teaching opportunities where we can learn and grow from one another. An opportunity came with the Diversity Awareness Partnership at the time, and they were branching out into this community to bring a diversity and inclusion presence to Columbia. The spring of 2015 is when we introduced this organization to the community. The fall of 2015, we had a lot going on campus and in our community. And I feel like we were in the right place at the right time because we were able to be in position in the community to convene the community to talk through what was going on campus and why it wasn't exclusive to campus and why we needed to start having these conversations in the community.
Developed it in concert with the wonderful University of Missouri community organically, and it's having a conversation in the community, a local community, and members asked for some kind of bold idea. And I said, well, what if we just recreated this framework, removed the higher ed references and allowed it to serve as a backdrop for our city and our county and our state? And what if we became the nation's first inclusive excellence city? And they thought it had merit.
He made sure that everyone had a say-so in the framework. And when it was completed and everyone was on board with it, then I saw the development of how it just mushroomed out into the community.
Let's do this and create different opportunities for people to mitigate their biases. And out of those conversations, we came up with that very creative team, came up with the passport because it's a journey. And we wanted people to understand it's not just a one-time event. This is a journey, it's ongoing.
Folks would be like, hey, have you heard about this? Are you going? And I would carry my passport book with me and I'd show them, be like, yeah, I'm going, you gotta go too. And I would take passport books with me to different events to help spread the word.
And I have quite a few stamps. Sweet Honey on the Rock, fabulous concert with some wonderful, wonderful women of color. And Eve Ewing, she is a spoken word artist. She came to the Women's Center and she was absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, when there's opportunities to celebrate, like the beauty in our differences, we do that.
Just seeing people dance and being engaged and laughing and listening and just enjoying themselves. And the conversations were amazing.
A privilege walk where we talked about economic class that was really impactful. That was my absolute largest workshop that I've ever tried to facilitate. It was like 40 people. And it was uncomfortable and people were crying and it was so impactful. The community, again, at the end of the event said, we want more.
We just wanted this to be as many teachable moments and experiences as we possibly could.
It was always really intentional that we would work on systems and we would work on the personal work that you have to do to be able to recognize oppression and recognize privilege and things like that.
As the executive director of a nonprofit that predominantly serves minorities that live in poverty, and I went to my first poverty simulation. And I walked out kind of wanting to cry. the how hard it is for folks in poverty, I really had no idea. And that was really, really impactful. How hard that is for them every single day. And so, you know, I didn't grow up in poverty, and you can talk to folks and learn about, you know, what their life is like. But to experience it at that level and to walk you, those poverty simulations were just amazing because they put you in it and you felt it.
We wanted to just be a wide range because we don't all have the same biases. We don't all have the same challenges. And we wanted to cover as many as we possibly could.
Yeah, and I think it has to be an ongoing journey, right? Because cultures don't change overnight. Opinions don't change overnight. You know, those lenses that we put on, you have to wear them down to get past them.
It's a continuous journey to mitigate the biases that are just a part of who we are because of how we are raised, the families we're born into, the communities we're born into, the teachers we've had, the media that drops messages in our spirits all the time. So it's a continuous work to mitigate our biases.
It takes more than 1 year to do it. So I'm really excited about that, and I think we need it. I think we need an ongoing journey. I think we need a 5-year commitment to really make some positive change that's going to stick.
A wonderful thing to say, you know what, you made a difference.
It was pretty awesome.
It's just been a beautiful sight to see.